Hey guys, Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you with a technical problem. So today we're going to be filled with technical problems. I think I've been trying. I stupidly tried to update my software, and it caused a bit of problems. I tried to do a system restore, it didn't work, and this could be a very jittery show. So what I've decided to do, my friends, I've decided to do 2 boxes today. I'm not going to do 4 boxes. And if it's really bad, I'm only going to do 1. But I'm going to ask you, my friends out there in the chat world, let me know how things are working. Because, again, this is not ideal. So I'm going to have to fix this tomorrow. Guys, I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor. I'm a comic book presser and authorized CGC dealer located up in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. And this is a live CGC unboxing. That's right. I received 4 boxes back from CGC over the last few days, containing all kinds of wondrous comic books belonging to you, my wonderful clients. And yeah, listen, if you're new here, guys, if you like comic book content, I sure hope you consider subscribing to the channel, liking the content, and of course, leaving comments and taking part in our chats. And how do you take part in our chats? Well, you subscribe to the channel. By subscribing to the channel, you're automatically allowed, I guess, or permitted to leave comments in the chat area, like my friends already are doing so. And again, I sure hope the video is working okay. I got a feeling when I go to my other camera, it's going to give me a hard time. So let me know if it's not working well. Guys, let's start this off. Let's get the show on the road. First off, we have, let's go over to my overhead cam. There we go. Let's see. We have a Daredevil number, what is it? Number 184 and a 9.2. And I got to look for cracks because I'll tell you, the last couple of boxes have not been packed all that good. Next, we have a Secret Avengers number 19. And a 9.6. We have a Moon Knight number 1 and a 9.4. Oops, let's go there. How is the picture, guys? Is it looking okay? Is everything working all right? Good so far? Thanks, Henry. Next, you've got a Captain America Annual number 8 and a 9.6. And now we'll go to the chat as I rebag these babies and put them all back. Let's see who is in the house today. We have Chuck here. How's it going, Chuck? Don't cut the blue wire. It's the red wire. I know, man. I was a dumb mistake. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, trying to, update the program before a live stream, like 25 minutes before a live stream. Duh. Yeah, smart move, Kev. Smart move. Mike says, wait, are we trying to explode the bomb or not explode the bomb? Yeah. Chuck says, you told me to explode the bomb, right? Okay, we're having a lot of fun here with the bomb talk. Mike says, I especially remember telling you. Okay, here we go. More bomb stuff. Mike, let's see. Chuck. Okay, here we go. More of that talk. At least you guys are having fun at my expense. I certainly appreciate that. Davey, let's see some 80s CGC 9.8s. Let's see. You're right. Where are they all? Where are they all? We got some 90s stuff and some 80s stuff here. JP Studio. Hey, everyone. Hello, JP Studio. How's it going? Thanks for popping by. I should have another bag here. Oh, there's the other bag. It's inside the box with the invoice, which I'll put over there. Okay. What else do we have? Sam, glad to see you made it. So far, so good. Yeah, thank goodness. It looked very glitchy. It's telling me over on my... I've got like a little... What do you call it? I have like a little like command station, and it's telling me the bit rate is not correct. So I think I use a program called OBS, and I think what happened is it reset everything. And I have to go back and reconfigure everything. So hopefully my sound is all right. Everything's all right. Next, you've got a Superman number 4 and a 9.4. See, look how that didn't look too good. Hold on, let's put it over there for you. There we go. There we go. We also have a Marvel Team Up 141. It's a new Canadian price variant in an 8.5. Now I think I've got 4 books that came back myself, believe it or not, from Fan Expo. And they should be in one of these boxes. Web of Spider-Man #1 in a 9.4. A Hulk 340 in a 9.0. We'll do one more. No 9/8s yet. What's going on? We got a Wolverine limited series #4 in a 9.6. All right, so I'll go back to the chat as I pack these babies up. Henry says, oh, Henry was telling me everything was looking good. Thank goodness. Good evening from Montreal. How you doing? They are working tickety boo. Adam Donnelly's here. Hey, Adam, how's it going? James is here as well. And then here Henry's telling me everything's looking good. Luke says good. All right, excellent. Michael says the secret is don't slab Secret Avengers #18 or 19. Looks good. Okay, good. Would look even better if some of the stuff would come out of CGC storage. Yeah, tell me about it. The P-Man. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kevin. How you doing, P-Man? Good to see you. Bad Hombre. Where are the 9/8s? I don't know. This is not a pre-screen for 9.8. Not like yours, Bad Hombre. And while I have you all here, just let you know, I will be at the Toronto Comic Book Show this Sunday from 12. The show opens at 10, I believe, but I'll be there from 12 until 4 or till close, so 4:30. Unfortunately, I kind of double booked myself. I didn't realize I have an anniversary gathering out of town on Saturday night, and yeah, I won't be back in time to get there nice and early. So, but I'm still going to be there. So if you do have comics you wish to submit, you can do so at the Toronto Comic Book Show this Sunday, again between 12 and 4. I recommend going to my website, thecomicdoctor.com, and filling out a submission form before you come. It speeds things up a little bit. And if I have time, if it's not crazy, I'm happy to look at books you are not sure about, in terms of some people are not certain whether or not they want to have, or the book should be done. And if I have the time at the show, I will do that. The lighting at the show really stinks too, to be honest. The lighting is not that good, but I'm going to try and remember to bring some kind of like a light so I can look at the books a little more carefully. Okay, we're going to move right along here. We have a Wolverine Limited Series #3 in a 9.4. I'll move that baby over right about there. We also have another one in an 8.5. We also have a #2 in a 9.4. And a #1 in a 9.6. Okay, we've got an X-Men 212 in a 9.6. Yeah, they're really not giving us a 9/8 today, are they? That one's pretty big too. We're gonna have to go back and pack these babies up. Whoop, I jumped a little bit for me there. Word Bubble Collectibles. Graders not having a good day or what? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the exact same thing, my friend. Michael says, at the comic book show, do we need to fill out submission slip beforehand? There you go. You don't have to, Michael. I'm going to bring manual forms that we can fill out. It just speeds things up a little bit. And it prints it out a little neater than I can write it. So it's totally up to you. Bad Ombre says, or people sending books that may not be the best. Or people sending books may not be the best of graders themselves. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mike Emmons says, I am a lousy self-grader. I have no clue. Well, it takes practice. It takes practice to become a good grader, to figure these things out. But the more you do, the more you learn, and it's but I think it's pretty easy to tell if a book's going to be a 9 or a 9.8. You know, it's pretty. I was doing some books today at the shop, and there's some pretty books that really are 9.8 contenders. And I'll tell you this: if my books are in here, I'll tell you my story with these too, and you know what I thought they would grade at, and what they, what they actually came back as. Prince Zodiac, Neil, how's it going? Sorry, wrong account. What's up, Doc? How's it going, Neil? Good to see you. Been a while. All right. Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 282 in an 8.5. Let's get that back on for you guys. There we go. Black Panther #1 and it's 6.5. X-Men #4, first appearance of Omega Red and an 8.5. First Bishop and Uncanny X-Men 282 and a 9.0. Amazing Spider-Man 299 and a 9.6. All right, I'm going to pack these babies up again. Let's see here. Bad Hombres is a good tip at improving a grading is getting a Heritage Auctions login. It's free, and you can look at thousands of past CGC sales with close-ups. Yeah, that'll certainly help. That will certainly help. It really is about looking at books, right? It's all about looking at the books. And if you have an opportunity, like I do have an opportunity to look at a lot of books, obviously. So I've become quite, I don't think I'm, you know, I'm off sometimes, I'm sure, but I have a pretty good understanding of what, or an idea of what books are going to come back as, because I've seen a lot of them come back. And Michael's right. If you can study, you know, comic books, close-ups of what books look like. Whoops, sorry, I keep hitting the microphone, guys. On like a Heritage Auction site, that's a good, invaluable resource, to be honest. So certainly check that out and compare, right? Compare what slabs look like. Like it's very rare that a CGC book is so misgraded that it's like, you know, 3 or 4 grades lower than it should be. You know, from one grader to the next, you know, if a book's a 9, I think a book could be a 9 to 9.4, depending on who's grading it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, studying books that are already graded is certainly a good way to kind of figure things out a little bit. Sam says, so far no glitches I can see. You're doing okay. Yeah, everything's looking okay. The stream bitrate is down, which is really weird because that's the first time I've ever seen that error. But I think that it's been reset, and my video card is my issue. So I don't know what's going on. I gotta play around with that. I kind of wish I didn't upgrade the OBS. All right, next we have a Spider-Man Silver. Come on, we finally get a 9.8. Finally get a 9.8. But then from a 9.8, we go right back down to a 9.0 and a 361. That's a newsstand copy. We've got a Hulk 340, another one, and a 9.2. We have The Last of Us, American Dreams #1 in a 9.4. Archie Meets the Punisher number 1 in a 9.4. I got a couple more books. I'm going to move these over like this for a second, and I'll grab the other books in here. We have a Wolverine 17 in a 9.0. Yeah, they were pretty rough with these grades. And well, you know what? At least we end the box off with a 9.8. White Pager Wolverine, classic cover, 27. You know, at least we got that much. So we end up with a 9.8, which is great. If the glitches don't continue, we will do all 4 boxes. I'd like to get them all done and processed. And if I don't get them done tonight, I got to wait another day before I can go online to do another show. I'm also talking to a fella from New Hampshire who picked up a really nice collection, and he wants to tell his story. So I might bring him on here in a day or so to just kind of talk to this fellow collector, and you would be amazed at the books this gentleman has found. But I had to connect with him online really quick, and then we will put a time together, and we'll meet on here on YouTube, so you guys can get to know him and see some of the books that he picked up. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to I agree. James says, I agree. Heritage Auctions is a good standard for imaging comics. Yeah. Lots of Wolverine stuff today. Luke, yes, you are. Sam says, not a comic doctor show without a ASM 361. Tell me about it. But there was a time when there were a hell of a lot more, eh? Bad Hombre, that Spotty 299 is a 9.6 was nice. I can feel a 9.8 coming for me in my future. I hope so, my friend. I hope so. Those look good. Wise Canuck, how you doing? That's what he says. I'm just putting these books all back before I grab the other box. And like I said, if things are not glitching, I will do more. If things keep working as they are, I will do more than one. I'll do more than 2 boxes. I'll do 3 or 4 boxes. I'd like to get them all done today. Pull out some of these boards. There we go. All right. I have the other box standing by. And then, so let's see what we have here. All right. Oh boy, it's heavy. They still are, that's all that was on top. This is all that was on top of the box. Useless, and the bubble wrap wasn't even working. There's no bubbles in this bubble wrap. It's been deflated. That was what's on top of the comics. So let's see how many cracked comics we have on this one. There better not be any. All right. Okay, box number 2. Hold on to your horses, guys. Here we go. Oh, gotta put those back there, actually. All right, first things first, we start off with a first appearance of Deadpool in New Mutants 98 and a 9.6. And Ultimate Fallout 4 in a 9.6. I have a feeling these were like Kraken resubs, but I could be wrong. We have another New Mutants 98 and a 9.2. We've got a G.I. Joe number 1 and a 9.2. That's a newsstand. Transformers number 1 and a 9.6. We'll do one more. Wolverine number 1 newsstand and a 9.2. Come on, get on there. All right. Let's bag these babies back up again and go back to our chat. Do they label newsstands now? I think they're supposed to. Although they didn't do it here. They didn't do it there. I thought they were doing it now automatically, but I could be wrong. Bad Hombre says, oh, did I skip something? Oh, yeah, I did skip something. There are no new comments. Whoops. I missed your comment, Luke. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Man. Oh, Eric's here. He says, they are labeling newsies now, but my guess is these were graded before that. These were just graded. I could have swore that announcement came prior to these being graded. So, like, this one's not even labeled. This is not labeled either, newsstand, which is really strange. Very strange indeed. Unlucky, no 9.8s. No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, come on, get in there. All right, let's see what else we have here. We have an Amazing Spider-Man number 125 and a 6.5. We have a Kazar 13 and an 8.0. A couple of those, I think, sold or almost sold at the last sale, which was well attended, but not a lot of people were in the buying mood. Silver Surfer 17 and a 7.0. We have an Amazing Spider-Man number 83 and a 5.5. Oh, this is a nice copy. Amazing Spider-Man 128 and a 9.2. That's a sweet copy right there. Oh, come on. All right. Put these back in the bag and see what else you guys are saying. Man Bat Detective is in the house. Made it. Hey, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you all. Happy Tuesday to you too, Man Bat Detective. They declare, how difficult do you find it pressing out a polybag crease? Example, a UF04? No, not too bad. I mean, there's some steps involved, right, Davy Claire? But yeah, I've done it so many times now. I get great results with it. You know, it takes a little practice, I guess you could say. But yeah, I get great results with the Ultimate Fallout 4s. If you have one that's in a slab and it's like an 8.5 or a 9.2 or a 9.4, and it says, you know, crease down vertical, you know, down the center of book. Yeah, it's a book you want to get done. A lot of money left on the table there. Michael says, if Stavros isn't buying, then you lose half your sales. Oh, at the sale, yeah. I don't know. You know what, guys? I think that sale, I didn't want to do it on a Friday night, first of all. I had no choice. It's the only night that I had plans on the Saturday. We had people coming in from out of town, and I couldn't do it on Saturday night. I really wanted to. So we did it Friday, and it was long weekend, and the Jays were playing. And you know what? It was kind of a weird, strange night. So we'll try it again in a few weeks. I'm not sure. I might do my own books because I've got a lot of good stuff too. But we'll see. We will see. All right, let's get back and see what we got here. We got some more ASM books. Everyone loves the ASMs. So let's get to it. We got a Amazing Spider-Man. Just checking these things for cracks, guys. A 79 and an 8.0, a Prowler appearance. Look at this baby. This is a nice one. Everyone likes a Spider-Mobile. I had Amigo Spider. I think I have a Amigo Spider-Mobile somewhere. ASM 130 and a 9.4. Oh, got a pretty small book here, you guys. Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man number 1 and a 1.4. Oh, that's it. And a 1.5. There you go. Just let's throw that out there. Let's throw it an ASM number 1, shall we? Let's have a look at that baby. Not bad at all. You know, was hoping for a 2, but was pretty sure it was going to be a 1.5 or a 1.8. But you know what? It's all there. Not bad looking. Not a bad looking copy that presents really nice in a 1.5. I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling this one is going to be for sale. I have to double check with my client, but I think that's his intention. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, hold on. I got stuff to show you. Oh yeah, all right. So the next four books are my books from Fan Expo. Now, guys, you know what? I sometimes just collect silly stuff. You know, things that are not necessarily keys, but books I just love the covers, or they just hold a special place in my heart. So these 4 books I'm going to show you. You know, at the Fan Expo, I wasn't looking for anything in particular in Toronto, and I stumbled upon a small booth. And the guy had some really high-grade Hulk books. And there were 2 books in particular that I was interested in, and I'll show them to you right now. Actually, there's 3 books, I believe. All right. The first one was, you know, let me do this. Let me see if I can do something here. I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm going to try it. Oh, you can see it. It was in the first Quasar newsstand copy, I believe. I think it's a special newsstand copy. This baby, see, I thought this after I inspected it and after I pressed it, I knew it was a clean book to begin with. I was sure it was going to come back a 9.6. Now it came back a 9.8, right? Now, this next one I bought, and this is the first appearance of Quasar. The book was really hot last year. It's kind of cooled off a little bit. Then he had this really, really sweet copy of Hulk 219. And I love this book because it's one of those books I had as a kid that I read a million times, and it looked like I probably have my copy somewhere, but it's like probably a 2. So when I saw how nice this copy was, again, it wasn't an expensive book, but I bought it. I was sure this one, after my press and clean, I was sure it was going to come back a 9.8, but it didn't. It came back a 9.6. Then the other Hulk book, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This one I was so happy about. And this one is not, again, it's not a huge book, but I just absolutely love the cover. It's an X-Men crossover. Look at that. Giant size or king size special, annual number 7 in a 9.8 white page. I just love this comic. I love the cover on this comic. You know, Hulk's holding on to Iceman and Angel. It's awesome. So when I saw it, I said, this book's a 9.6, 9.8. It was so clean. I pressed it. 9.8 white page. I was quite happy. Again, not a super big money book, but just happy to have this book now on my PC because I love it. And I have a copy of it, probably like a 7 or an 8 somewhere. Now I got a 9.8, and I ain't getting rid of this one. I love it. The other one I got from Toronto, Fan Expo. It's not worth much. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. This one here is this one here. I did a deal with a guy, and he threw this in. And I thought, I'm going to send it in just in case. I thought it might come back a 9.8, but I really thought it was going to come back a 9.4 or a 9.6. And there it is. Again, not worth a hell of a lot, but first punchline. But those are my books from Fan Expo. That's all I bought. That's all I bought from Fan Expo. I didn't go and buy anything crazy, just these modern books that I was really happy. I'm going to leave those ones aside because they are mine. I love that book. I love the art in all these books, actually. I was quite happy about that. I suppose getting the Quasar book back in a 9.8 was probably better than this one, right? Because the Quasar book does have a major, it's a key book, right? So happy about that. All right, so those are the Comic Doctors books that we got from Fan Expo. But I mean, going back to what we were talking about earlier regarding grading, right? I had an idea what they're going to come back. I was wrong. The one I thought was going to come back a 9.8 came back a 9.6, and the one I thought was going to be a 9.6 came back a 9.8. There it is. You can't always be 100% sure. Although I knew it was going to get a pretty high grade. Both of them were. All right, what are you guys talking about here? Oh wow. Oh, where are we going here? Oh, here we go. Dropping the ball again. Yeah. Eric says, or CGC dropping the ball again. Wouldn't be that surprising, unfortunately. Tell me about it. Man Bat Detective. Oh, we already saw that. Come on, Kev. How difficult? Did that already? Okay, did that. I think the last sale was bad timing going into Thanksgiving long weekend. Sam, I think you're 100% right. We'll try it. And you know what? He had a lot of nice books. I felt bad because Steve had prepped all those books, and they were really nice, Silver and Bronze Age books. And at the last show, those were selling like hotcakes. So it was really a strange night. But you know what? It was a bad weekend. You live and learn. You kind of you feel things out and kind of figure it was the best time to do these sales. We'll do another one again. Mike says, true, Sam. I spent all my money on turkeys and hams. That's right. Bad hombre, Cancedo, buenas noches a todas. That means goodbye, I think. The real Hyperion. I think 2 factors that would help sellers on your show are 1, grade the books before the sales, bring books before the sale, and bring some keys. Yeah, I asked, do you have any keys? No. I'm like, why didn't you bring some? Even if it's a couple of keys. He didn't bring any keys. You see, James, he saw the last, he watched the other show and he saw all those lower grade, mid grade books flying like hotcakes. And so he decided to bring all the same kinds of books. It kind of makes sense. But it then backfired. Yeah, having it graded ahead of time. He had a rough idea, but he should have them graded ahead of time as well. I agree. Bonne notte, bonne nu. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Alla prochaine. I don't know what that means. Man back detective, missed the sale, but looking forward to seeing you this Sunday. Yes, come on by and say hello. Look forward to meeting a lot of you, hopefully, at the Toronto Comic Book Show this Sunday. Guys, again, if you want a good show to go to get some great comics, go to the Toronto Comic Book Show. Bring your haggling hat. Make sure you come with a desire to haggle. Don't go in there and give them what they're asking for. Holy cow. It's not bad. I shouldn't have said that. Haggle, my friends. Haggle, haggle, haggle. You want to haggle. The P-Man says, hey, Kevin, please let me know if my paperwork for my books is done right. It's my first time sending to you. Did you send the paperwork already, P-Man? Let me know. Davey, difficult to sell ungraded non-keys. Well, you know what? Yes and no, Davey. I mean, it depends, right? Remember, he wasn't selling books for $400 or $500. He was, $30, $40. I think the highest priced book he had, I don't think he had anything over $80. So, when you're buying non-graded books, and the price is low, I don't know. But I agree. I think it's nice to have a variety. And I'll tell you, I've done comic book shows. I've done the Toronto Comic Book Show as a seller. And I'll bring all slabs and no one will buy one single slab. Then the next time I'll bring all raw books and everybody's looking for slabs. It's so hard to know what to bring because you don't know who's in the mood for shopping or who's shopping that day. It's a hard thing to figure out. Eric says, I'll buy Amigo Spider-Mobile. Oh, I think I might have one actually, Eric, somewhere, but I have to find it. I know I have one of my own, and I think I might have an extra one. Sam T, I think those ASM silver books might be mine. Sam, they might very well be. Luke says, very nice presentation. Okay. Hi, David Valdez here. How you doing, Dave? Good to see you. Thanks for the nice books, all right. Very nice annual. Thanks, Luke. Chuck, I'm excited about the books I got. Oh, and Chuck came out and he did buy some books that day. Chuck, I think, was one of the only guys buying books. See, Chuck was in the mood to buy that night. So I think Roy sent them out already. Jeff, I found this helpful in grading. Bring cash to Toronto. I found this helpful in grading. Okay, the show, I hope helps. Yeah. Sam says, bring cash to Toronto Comic Book Show. Cash is king. Darn right. Yes, I put it in with the books. Oh, I see, P-Man. All right, I'll have to have a look. I'll have to have a look then. I'm sure you did a good job. If someone ever fills out a form incorrectly or there's something wrong, I'll call and I'll say, hey, man, what's going on? What's happening here? Definitely. Man Back Detective, I'll be submitting another batch to Doc. Hope you have enough forms, LOL. I know who I'm haggling with. Yes, you want to haggle. And cash is king. And you know what? It's like they say the best time to buy a car is in February when the sales are really low. And it's true. When the sales are low, dealers are more incentivized, is that the word? To sell and sell good deals. The same thing with this show. I would wait, people want to go early. You get early, you might find more books, but you know what? If you can come towards the end of the show, I always find that's the best time to get deals is at the end of the show because guys don't want to carry this. The less books they can carry, the better. And if they've had a bad day, they'll maybe be more inclined to sell. Or if they've had a good day, they might be more generous because they've done well on other stuff. So I don't know. I always find the best time is at the end of the show, at the end of the Fan Expo. Always go, if you want to buy books, go on the Sunday. Don't go on the Thursday. Go on the Sunday. Anyways, that's what I think. Let's go back and look at some more. I got a lot more books. I have 2.5 boxes to go, guys. All right, how many? We've been going for about 38 minutes. I'm going to try to get this done in 25 minutes. All right, moving right along. We have a G.I. Joe, another G.I. Joe #1. And that one is in a 9-2. We have, what's going on here? Oh, we have a 9.6 Electric Black #1. And I think these might belong to, let's see. Yeah, I think these belong to Gimme. And we got the green label here because there is a signature on it, unverified signature. So you get the green label. We know that's going to happen. We also have a Gun Honey number 4 and a 9.6. Got some sexy covers here, guys. We have a Deja Thoris versus John Carter number 6. Again, a pretty racy looking cover there. And we have another 9.8, which is fantastic. Grimm Fairy Tales 2022 swimsuit edition. And also in a 9.8, which is fantastic. That's excellent. I did those two already. Yes. Next, we have, okay. We have, oh, there's another one. Oh, I think it's, yeah, this one goes with the, oh, nice, another one. We have another one, Naughty and Nice, number 9.8. And we have a really big book in the last one here, guys. Check this next one out. These are all Kimmy's books, I believe. And so, you know what? If you have a certificate of authenticity, like this book, and you send that certificate to CGC, they'll return it to you like this with the book. So they did that with this one. So I wonder what my daughter's going to say when she sorts these books out. Eh? Dad, what's up with that? Last book. Let me put these away and show you the last book. It's a huge, huge Marvel Silver Age key. And this one is also for sale. I know that. I was told to tell you all that. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to pack these babies away. And if you're in the mood, if you're in the market for a very popular Marvel key, don't go away, because this one here is low grade, affordable, and for sale. But let me pack these babies up and go back to the chat really quick first. Eric Williams, somebody likes the female form. Yes, yeah. Kimmy always gives me these crazy, really sexy front covers. And they're always in really nice condition, usually. And you know, the only 9.6 he got there was, I think, because of the signature, which is kind of crappy, but c'est la vie, that's the way it goes. All right. And again, guys, the comics are coming back relatively quickly from CGC now. I, unfortunately, have now the Achilles heel. I am the problem. The comic doctor is the problem. Me. I also sent it a newsletter last week. I hope you guys had an opportunity to read it. If not, you go to my Facebook page. You can check out my latest newsletter there. And if you want to sign up for my newsletters, go to thecomicdoctor.com. There's a couple of spots where you can sign up for my newsletter, and you'll automatically get it sent directly to your email. And guys, I don't send millions of emails. I'm not going to bombard your inbox with like tons and tons of emails. So don't worry about that. But it's a great way to get, the news quick. Without having to listen to 2-hour or 1-hour videos here on YouTube. I send you kind of updates every maybe 3-4 times a year. And if there's a special event, like I sent out 2 last week. I sent a newsletter, and then I sent a reminder, I think yesterday, that I'm going to be at the Toronto Comic Book Show. And that's it. And you probably won't hear from me again until the winter, late winter. Okay, here we go. I wasn't joking. It's an X-Men number 1, guys. Yeah, it's rough. It's a 0.5. Let me read you what it says on the book. Restoration includes small amount of glue on spine of cover, interior tear seals to cover. Page 12 and 16 are also missing in the book. Aside from that, it does present well. There is the glue. No way you're getting the glue off of this book. Believe me, no way. I didn't even try it. It was too, they say small amount of glue. It is a small amount of glue, but it's not easy to remove. So, but the book does present nice. The front cover is quite beautiful. This book is for sale. I know the seller is motivated. So if you're one of those people that don't care if it's missing a page, or you don't care that it's got some glue on the spine, get in contact with me, and I'll put you in contact with the owner of this book, and you guys can deal directly, and good luck to you. And I can tell you right now, the owner he's got a lot of nice books. And in fact, He's usually a regular here on the show. He couldn't be here tonight, but he also he may be having a sale very soon, and he's got so many nice books. So if this doesn't sell before then, you may see it on the sale on my YouTube channel later on. So yeah, pretty nice book. More huge than D. Let's guess. I think Kang's first appearance. Nope. Cause procreation. Those books sure do. She will say that so long as the check clears. Nice. Maybe FF4 and Neymar's first appearance. Eric Fin Fang Foom was my guess for next book. Or FF5. No one got the X-Men one. Mike Emmond, is FF5 the first Doctor Doom? Yes, it is. Eric Williams. Yep. Man Back Detective, you sent one email last night. Yes, I did. And I did last night, and I also sent a newsletter about 3 days ago. You should have got that as well. Luke, were the tear seals very visible when you worked on it? No, and I don't even think I worked on the book, to be honest, guys. I think I sent it as is. I didn't bother. There was so much stuff going on with this book. I didn't think that it was worth him spending the money to have it pressed and clean, to be honest. So we didn't bother. Mark's here. How you doing, Marco? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'll leave the X-Men one there. I'm gonna go, okay, guys. I'm gonna go grab the other boxes. This box is now done. Let me just put the books back. I have 2 more boxes, guys, and I'm not sure what the heck's in them. How about? Do you want me to do 2 more boxes? Or do you want me to stop now? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Keep going or stop. Cohen says 2 boxes, crossing fingers. I'm in there. Bloody economy. Yes, bloody economy is right. Actually, guys, I'm going to take this X-Men away because I need to do it. Eric wants it done too. I need to get this box straightened out for my daughter to sort. A lot of orders, not last box, guys. Okay, I'm going to put my be right back video on, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. 2 more boxes to go. Stay put. Okay, guys, I am back. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what to expect. Again, crappy bubble wrap at the top and a couple of thin boards. Ridiculous. Put that down there. Ouch. You know, I like starting boxes off with 9/8, and it looks like we are doing that right now. We start off with a, and I think, does that belong to who I think it belongs to? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm keeping you guys waiting. Here we go. Star Wars: The New Republic, 9.8 white pages. That's nothing wrong with that. We also have a, I don't remember saying, okay, this better not be a mistake here. This better be this better be a reslab. This next one here, I don't recall. This, I think, is a reslab, and I hope it is. Let's see. Yeah, reholder. That made me nervous. I don't remember ever working on that book or sending in something for Crate and Crane for the Crane convention cover signature. Never did that. So it was a reslab. So there we go, 9/8. Nice. Okay, what else do we have here? Keep up that trend. Not with this old book, though. We have an Amazing Spider-Man 51 first Kingpin cover in a 5.0. Now this order here is a fast track economy, not an economy. So I don't know whose these are. We have a awesome copy of ASM 41 and a 5.5, first appearance of the Rhino. And we have a issue number 28. Coupon missing from page 9 and a 0.5. You can see right away how it really affects the grade if there's a coupon missing. Realistically, because there's a coupon missing, it should have been a green label, right? It should have been a green label, and it probably should have been like a 4 or 3.5. But the question is, would you rather have a green label 3.5 or a 0.5 blue? So that's you know, you can't have it both ways where CGC is concerned. Unfortunately, it's one or the other. Okay, so some nice ASM books there. All right, let's go back to the chat while I pack these babies up. Everybody's saying keep going. All right, well, I am doing just that. All right. So X-Men 1, ASM 1, any F Fantastic Four ones. I don't have any FF ones currently, although I think I will be working on one very soon. I have some really nice books coming in, I believe, in the next month or two from the US that are quite beautiful, quite rare and quite amazing. But that's coming up. Everyone wants to keep going. All right, we'll keep going. Let me just pack this last couple up here. Got 29 people in the house right now. Guys, if you wouldn't mind, while you're sitting there waiting for me to pack these babies up, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, it really does help my analytics here on YouTube. So whenever somebody's looking for comic content, YouTube might recommend this channel. And you know what? We're going to get close. We're getting close to that 2,000 subscriber mark. We're almost 200 members away. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, guys. It really does help me out. And you know what? You subscribe, and you're opening yourself up to for the opportunity to win some cool prizes, some CGC slabs, and some pretty cool artwork. All right, let's put these down here and keep the ball rolling. Here we have, unfortunately, a purple label, 70 X-Men 94. It says there's some color touch on cover. So we got a 70 in there. We have an ASM 66, famous Mysterio cover, and a 6.5. Oh. Is my sound too soft, guys? I never thought of something. I'm going to check something before. Where is it? One sec, guys. I want to make sure my sound's okay, because I got a feeling my sound is too soft. Control panel. Sound. Yeah, see, it's too low. My sound is better now, isn't it? Or is it too loud now? I think my sound's better. All right, let's keep her going. Captain America 117. First appearance of the Falcon in a 4.5. We've got a king-sized annual, king-size special number 1 Hulk and a 4.5. We have a Tales to Astonish 52. Origin and first appearance of the Black Knight. Make sure there's no cracks. And a 6.5. That's a book we don't see too often. Daredevil number 3. With the owl. And a 4.0. Let's go back to the chat really quick. Keep going, great show. Sweet Mysterio cover. Yes, love that Mysterio cover. Coming in loud and clear. Sound is better now. I thought it would be. Yeah, you know what happens, guys? When I do those sales, I go through a different system, and it, for some reason, it resets my sound levels really low to 27%. So I just increase it, and you want to be around 76%, right? That's where it is now. So it should be sounding a little clearer. John Vargas says, hey, what's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Not much. How you doing, John? Hope you're having a good Tuesday night. Love that Silver Age goodness. Tell me about it. I love all the Silver Age goodness. It's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Almost done the third box. We'll be going on to the fourth box very, very soon. All right, let's see what else. We got more Silver Age. If you like Silver Age stuff, well, here we go. This should satisfy your appetite for it. Here we go. We got a fantastic 472, famous Silver Surfer cover. Second appearance of the Punisher. An ASM 135 and a 6.0. And the same copy belongs to the same person. I remember doing these. I don't remember who they belong to, but this copy's in an 8.5, which is quite nice. We have an ASM 136 and an 8.0. Another Fantastic Four book, pretty popular one, a number 49. That's first Galactus, full appearance of Galactus, right there, and a 4.0. Get in there. There we go. Oh, we got lots of stuff in here. Lots of nice stuff in here. You like Silver Age marbles? Don't go anywhere. Look what we've got. We've got a first appearance of the Sentinels and an X-Men number 14 and a 3.5. Another X-Men book, second appearance of Juggernaut and a 4.0. And there's more where that came from. Holy cow, man. Don't go anywhere, guys. Lots of nice Silver Age goodness finally in here. I like looking at the look. I like the modern books too. But we see the modern books all the time, and even some of these silver books we see quite often. But I don't know. I just love this. I love the artwork more in the Silver Age stuff. I am biased, that is for sure. Jive Turkey's in the house. He says last week you talked about pre-screening. Do the graders know before they look at the comic what the pre-screen grade is being asked for? Good question. I don't know. I would have to guess yes, because when I send the stuff in, it says right on the submission form pre-screen 9.8. So I would assume they do know. And then I would assume they look the book over and determine whether or not it has a shot. And if it has a shot, then it probably moves on to the next grader who will give that, book the okay or the nay. I think that's the way I think it would work. So I'm gonna guess yes. I'm gonna guess yes. They know they aren't going to be able to slab a 9.6. Could that possibly incentivize them to be more lenient in their grading? Some people think so. Some people think so. Some people think the more services you put on a book, like for example, I'm going to pre-screen the book, and if the book is accepted as a 9.8, hell, I'm going to put a special label on that book. I'm going to spend $5 more US on that book. So they say no. If they say no to the book for getting a 9.8, and say the book's a 9.6, they bump it to a 9.8, they're going to make more than double the money had they just rejected it. So yeah, some people believe that. I don't know if I believe it or not, but some people do believe that's a possibility, that it could increase your chances. What really increases your chances is having really nice books, that really have a shot at getting a 9.8. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got some more really nice Silver Age stuff. If I can straighten the damn thing out. All right. Next, one of my favorite covers. One of my favorite X-Men covers right here. Steranko number 50 X-Men. Love it. Polaris cover. Love that cover. We also have a Submariner number 1. Do the 2.5. If anybody's looking for one, I've got a 7.5 at the shop for sale currently. We have number 5 right here. The Tiger Shark and a 7.5. We've got a Fantastic Four 436, first appearance of the Frightful Four. Silver Age, goodness, holy jumping. We got a Fantastic Four 27, first Doctor Strange crossover Submariner appearance, and a 2.5. We've got a Marvel Special Edition 15, and it's 7.0, first appearance of Shang-Chi. And I have to change these babies out because I'm running out of room. You know what? I'll do this one like this. I'll do these two like this. Then we have a copy of Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 7, another Steranko, kind of like a Salvador Dali homage book, and an 8.0. And finally in this box, we have, oh, that's cool. This one I think is one of Leo's books, I believe. Oh, I think these are Leo's books because, yeah, these do ring a bell. The Marines in a 1.0. It's United States Marines number 2, 1944. And this book here, I didn't do, well, I did do a little bit of work. What the hell? Sorry about that. How long was the sound gone for? How long was the sound gone for? Because it looks like it was gone for a long time. Shit. Crap. Okay. Well, first of all, thank you very much, David, for that tip. I think I was muted at that point. Thank you so much for a very generous tip, man. Again, it means a lot when you guys show me you appreciate with a very generous tip such as that. So thank you so much, David. Very, very generous. I think we were also talking. Oh my gosh, we were talking about all that CGC stuff. I don't know if I answered Jive. Did I answer Jive Turkey's question regarding the pre-screening? I don't know if I got into that or not, but essentially what I'm saying is it's kind of, I think when you offer something like a pre-screen, you're kind of opening yourself up to criticism, and you're putting yourself in a really kind of precarious situation, because if you're offering services like, say, labels or pressing and that kind of stuff, and you say, well, if I could pre-screen to a 9.8 and I have all these other services, what's to say you're not going to take my book and give it the 9.8 so you can cash in on those other services, right? So I think that's kind of like, I don't know if it's a conflict of interest or not. It just seems like a bit of a, I don't know. I don't like. I think you're opening yourself up to real criticism, and people kind of questioning the validity and of your service. That's all. I think it's a scary thing. But you know what, Jive Turkey, a lot of guys do agree with you on that one. So lost audio, all you guys yelling at me. I can't lip read the one time. Okay, how far are we going? Like, it's about the book. No, I couldn't. Doc is selling them, I think. Free pressing. Oh man, I wish I could offer free pressing. Okay, now you guys are making fun of me big time. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Long time. Oh, I'm so sorry. Since just before showing off the Star Wars shirt. Oh my gosh. I must have hit it when I was showing. It's a Star Wars shirt. I probably hit the microphone mute button. From when you showed Submariner. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, and if you're interested in that Submariner book, like I said, I think it's between 1075 and 1275. If you want to see pictures, let me know. I can send them to you tomorrow. Prince O'Neill since 1944. My gosh, that's a long time. Yes, I am human. Things happen. John Gord, it's all good. We enjoy the lip reading. Oh boy, I feel totally ridiculous. Okay, guys, don't go nowhere. I'm not going to hit this mute button. One more box to go, and then we're done for the night. And we're going for an hour. So we'll be done in about 20 minutes. Give me 1 second. We'll go right back to the be right back. Be right back. This will be a really quick be right back. Here we go. All right, let's start this baby off with another big key. First appearance of T'Challa, who's no longer in the MCU. And a 2.5. Looks like we've got another nice batch of Silver Age guys. We got an Avengers number 8, first appearance of, you know it. Oh, I know whose books these are, but I forget his name. 3.0, not bad. Got some other nice ones. I think we have a first Kingpin here too. ASM 41 and a 5.0. We've got an ASM 39 and a 6.0. Maybe I'm wrong. Wow, it's not a bad looking book. White Pager, ASM 124 and a 9.6. Look at that. Nice copy. Journey into Mystery, 99. Origin and first appearance of Mr. Hyde, first full appearance of Surtur. in a 7.0. Right there. Look at that. All right, let's go back to chat. I will pack these babies up while we do that. Chat window is right there. Boom. All right. Davey Claire. It's my fault. I think it was. I think I hit it as soon as I showed the shirt. Don't know about y'all, but that made my night. Well, I hope it did. I hate when that crap happens. I watch a lot of YouTubers too, guys, when I'm doing like my I don't watch. I listen most of the time. So I can say with certainty and confidence that that's happened to the best of them. Where the mute hits button is hit, or the sound goes kaputs. You know, I've seen that happen many times. Man Bat Detective, don't know about y'all, but that made my night. David V, thanks. Nice ASM 124. Yes, it is some really nice some nice ASM books tonight, guys. Some really nice ASM books. All right. Again, if you haven't had a chance to read my newsletter, my most recent newsletter, it's a quick read. Head over to my Facebook page, and there's a link to it there, and you can check it out. And for future, if you want to receive my newsletter, again, I send maybe 4 out a year. Go to my YouTube. Go to my website, comicdoctor.com. And you can sign up for the newsletter there. I got about 600 subscribers on there right now, which is pretty cool. All right, next we have a Fantastic Four, number 20. I think that's the first Molecule Man, is it? First appearance of the Molecule Man. Yeah, right there. All right, we got a really nice copy of, during the Mystery Annual 1, first appearance of Hercules. Hero Song and Story, Hercules. Remember that show? Remember Daedalus? Avengers 59 and a 9.2. Love seeing these books in nice near mint grades. Awesome. Wow. Look what's popular, guys. Submariner. Number 1 and a 4.5. And the only reason I'm selling my 7.5, guys, is because I picked up a 9.0 a long time ago. Yeah. We've got a Thor 165 first appearance of him, Warlock, in a 5.5. Got quite a few more nice ones to go. Let's transition over one more time. Read your chats as I pack these up and make more room for the next batch. Let's see if you guys are talking. Mike S. Oh, hey, Mike, how's it going? Haven't seen you for a while. That Man Wolf book looks sweet. It is. Neil's laughing. I'm glad he's smiling. Only human, sir. Good vibes every time. Yeah, man. It happens. It happens. Herc, Helena's, that's it. Helena, that's what I was like. Helena's in trouble. That's right, David. I love that show. That show was actually, the Hercules show was produced by the same company that produced Rocket Robin Hood. Remember that show, Rocket Robin Hood? Used to love that show. And I don't know, but I want to say they may have been the same. I'm not sure if it's the same company that did the Spider-Man cartoon from the late 60s as well. I'm not sure. I have a feeling they're connected, but I'm not 100% on that one. Don't hit the mic. Don't hit the mute. Haha, I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose that time. See, you all went, what? Not again. Some awesome books, Kev. Yep, He-Man, I would have to agree. We got some really nice Silver Age, and we're going to have a few. We got another probably 15 to go. These could actually be Leo's books too. I don't remember exactly. We got a Master of Kung Fu, another one. Oh, look at these babies. These are nice. These Submariner number 23 and a 9.0. You don't see these in super high grades very often. We've got Detective Comics 356 and a 7.5. Oh, another one. 352 and a 6.5. We got an Amazing Spider-Man 110 and a 9.4. Gorgeous. A late night unboxing, guys. All right, let's pack these babies up and see what else you guys are saying. Jive to Friar Tuck chowing down on chicken wings during the intro. That's right, the big chicken leg or whatever. Friar Tuck, Little John. Yeah, you guys all watch it too. Sounds like we all kind of hang our hats in the same place, guys. My friend from Toronto talks about Rocket Robin Hood. I never saw it growing up in Miami. Yeah, again, it's exact. If you saw Hercules, it's the exact same animation style. You know, Mike, are these yours? But we'll know tomorrow for sure. You had a big order, Mike, so it could very well have been yours. Yeah, Man Bat Detective's mind is blown by the awesomeness that is this box. That is the awesomeness that is this box. Again, guys, if you've been done so, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching the show, you know, I see my analytics, and a lot of times guys don't subscribe. You want to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Some websites or some guys, they actually charge submission, what do you call it? Membership fees. I don't charge no membership fees. So submit, just hit the submit button or my gosh, Kevin, it's getting late. Just hit the subscribe button, because by doing so, you not only get to, you know, find out when new shows are being broadcast, but you also enter yourself automatically for a chance to win awesome prizes. So what are you waiting for? All right, let's get back to it. Look at this, guys. Gorgeous book. Silver Surfer. Famous cover, number 4. Nice high-grade Hulk 106 and a 9.0. Wow. Wow. Unknown Worlds. 9.6. You don't see that every day. Another Submariner. Look at this, baby. Oh, what a sweet cover. Look at this. Gorgeous. 9.4. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time because I've got another 5 to show you. Let's do it proper. I don't want to shift things around. Oh, gorgeous books, though. Mac, yes, from the Submariner 23. Nice. Davy Clare, the early DCs with checkerboard top. Late 60s book when I was born. Yes. Pretty cool, man. My first, well, what do you call it? The first Poison Ivy has it as well. Eric Williams Gibbon, the epitome of D-list villains. Yes, and these are the villains that we should be seeing on that She-Hulk show. And we kind of are, but they're just not doing it right. Do you remember pressing all of these? Rob says, no. I don't remember last week. I don't remember last week. I really don't, guys. I see the books and I remember them because they were together in a batch, but I don't remember them, you know, per se, like, you know, taking them in and out. 7-0 is nice on that book, though. And some of these could be crack and represses. I just don't remember. I won't know that until usually I don't know that until I talk to the people and they go, oh yeah, it went up or it went down or it stayed the same. I really don't know until that point. So, all right, guys, you ready for the last batch? 4 more to go. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Like, look at, it's not a 9.8. It's not a 9.6 even, but check this out. 9.4. 111, 9. That's a great, to me, that's a fantastic, it's a black cover. Fantastic grade in an early ASM book. These books are just getting hotter and hotter. If you can hunt down these early Spider-Man books and pick these up for a couple of $100 in high grade, I think you're laughing. And I think they still can be had for a couple of $100 raw. Now, we were talking, someone earlier, I forget, made a comment about buying raw books. Yeah, you're right. People want graded books, but this here, this ain't a couple $100 anymore. This book here in a 9.4 is several $100s, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's getting into the $1,000 or more range. But you can pick this up raw probably for around $200 or $300, maybe even less, maybe $150. With a couple of finger dents in it, but otherwise in really good shape with a press. Bingo, 9.4. Awesome grade on an early ASM copy. We have a number 89 and an 8.0, also not a grade to scoff at. The earlier one we have here from 1965 is number 24 in a 5.0. We have one book left, guys. Not a bad grade either, man. Yep. Kazar and ASM and Spider-Man in number 57 and an 8.5. I had a buddy of mine out in Burlington who had, I think, a full run of Spider-Man. I think he had everything but ASM number 1, and they were all over 8. Every book was 8.0 and higher. Some were 9.4, 9.6, 9.2, you know. Love it. I love these Silver Age books. If you can get them in the 8 and above, beautiful. So yeah, congratulations again. I'm not sure who these belong to because I don't remember, but fantastic. What a few nice boxes here. And I believe there are more boxes on the way, my friend. So be sure to hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when I do go live. And like I said early in today's episode, I'm going to be interviewing a collector, a fellow collector from New Hampshire who stumbled upon a pretty amazing collection. So I just got to work that out with him. It could be tomorrow night or the night after. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I go live with that chat. And we'll also have the the chat on here so you guys can talk and ask questions as well too. And I think at some point this week I'm going to try to do a what's in the press. I promised Bart out of New York City, whose books are up next, that I would do. I might put his books on what's in the press. So I'm going to try to do that as well. And that's that, guys. Other than that, hit the subscribe button. Please do that. It really helps me out. And again, it opens up your opportunity to win some free stuff, hopefully sooner rather than later. We're almost 200 subs away from 2,000 subscribers. Boy, it's hard to get subscribers here on YouTube. Let your friends know about the channel. Share the content with them. Hopefully they'll hit the like and subscribe button as well. What are you guys saying here? Nice Submariner. Yeah, there were some nice books there. Good to see, no damage. And that 4 boxes, no cracks. I was sure I was going to get at least one crack on one of these books, and I did not see one. So you're right, Davey. Very good eye. I didn't see one either. David V, ASM is still on the rise. It always is. ASM is our blue chip books, man. You can't go wrong buying Amazing Spider-Man books. That's for sure. Mike Asher says, thank you, Kevin. Did a fantastic job on my books. Happy once again, Mike. You know what? I thank you for your patience. That's the big thing, guys. I am always swamped. It's the way it goes. I am working to combat that. Please do read my newsletter. I kind of am giving you information about what I'm doing to reduce that turnaround time. I explain it in my newsletter. Again, if you haven't received it, head on over to my Facebook page, and the newsletter link is right there. So thank you for your patience, Mike. I do appreciate it. The Cohen team, good show, buddy. Till next time, Cohen. Hey, man, I'm sorry. We still haven't got those economy books yet. Should be soon, though. James says, thanks, Kevin. I hope my books are in the next batch. Me too. Man Back Detective says, great show, Doc. So happy it made it to your segment. Me too, my friend. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday at the Toronto Comic Book Show. Digital Man says, good night. Thanks, Kev. You got it. Mike asks, hey, Kev, when's the next What's in the Press? Soon, my friend, probably the next day or so. And Mike, did you see that X-Men one I had for sale, or ASM one? It's going to be for sale as well. So I know you're into those keys, my friend. So if you're interested in seeing those books, go back on this video and take a look. The ASM one is quite nice. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much. Have a very, very good night. That's an hour, 23 minutes. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you again I'll go to my main theme, my main camera here. Hope to see you again very, very soon. Have a great night, guys. Take care. All the best. But first, I got to find my end thumbnail, my end screen thumbnail, wherever it is. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Now I'm gone. Night, guys.